Imagine hearing strange noises in your home at night, footsteps, whispering, things moving. But when you search, nothing. Now imagine if those sounds were real, because someone was secretly living in your attic. This isn't just a horror story. It really happened in 1941 in Denver, Colorado. This is the chilling tale of the Denver Spider-Man. It was a cold October night in 1941 when 73-year-old Philip Peters was brutally murdered in his own home. A respected retiree and former railroad worker, Peters lived a quiet life with his wife. But that night, his life came to a violent end. He was found bludgeoned to death, his skull fractured by an iron stove shaker. The police searched the house, but there was no sign of forced entry, no witnesses, no suspects. The only thing that stood out? Strange noises reported in the home long before the murder. After Peters' death, his wife and housekeepers claimed they kept hearing strange noises. Whispers, footsteps in the attic, and objects moving on their own. They were so terrified that Mrs. Peters eventually left the house. But what they didn't know was that something was still inside. Months later, police were called back to the house after neighbors reported lights flickering inside, despite the house being vacant. The officers searched the home, but found nothing. Then, one detective noticed something odd, a small panel in the ceiling. When they climbed up and opened it, they found Theodore Coneys. Coneys, a homeless drifter, had been living inside the attic for months, hiding, sneaking down at night for food, and spying on the Peters family. He had become so thin and malnourished that he could slip through tiny openings. When he was caught, he admitted everything. He had been in the house the night Philip Peters came home early. Panicked, he attacked him with the stove shaker, then crawled back into the attic, staying there even as the police searched the house after the murder. Coneys was arrested and convicted of murder, earning him a life sentence. He spent the rest of his years in prison, forever known as the Denver Spider-Man. But the real terror. To this day, cases like this still happen, where people discover strangers secretly living inside their homes. It makes you wonder, do you really know what's hiding in your attic? So what do you think? Have you ever heard strange noises at night? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more terrifying true crime stories.